Hello guys, today I am going to be talking about different diets that I have followed. I had one viewer that commented and asked me if I would make a video about all the different diets that I've tried and which one I like the most. So let's get started. First of all, I've tried several diets. First, I wanted to talk to you about one that I tried in the past. It's called a keto diet, and that diet is basically you can't really have carbs. It's almost just like a protein-based diet. I would link the descriptions below to find out more information about that diet. I just want to tell you a little bit about when I did the diet. I did like it because you could eat like more protein than you usually can, and you really, and the reason I didn't like it, it was because you couldn't do the carbs. You could do like the low carb vegetables, but you had to, you know, kind of not try to stay away from carbs. And as you follow the diet, of course, you can add stuff, but I am not going to talk about basically what the diet is all about. That's why I'm going to put links below so you can click on the link and find out more about the diet. But I'm just going to talk about what worked for me. And on the keto diet, I lost about 10 pounds. It wasn't like the best diet for me. I wasn't, you know, like really thrilled about it, not being able to eat carbs and whatnot. So that wasn't one of my top diets. Now, the next one is very much like the keto diet, and it's called the Atkins diet. And the Atkins diet I liked a little bit better, because with the Atkins you can buy like different bars and you know, like chocolate bars and stuff like that, and I would buy those, and that would help me out too. But again, I didn't lose as much weight on it. The next diet I want to talk to you about was called the PRISM diet, and it's PRISM, I believe. And that one was the one I lost 30 pounds on. And if you follow these diets to the T, I believe they all work. But with the PRISM diet, I liked it a lot because it wasn't like, oh, you can't eat carbs, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you gotta stay away from carbs, but on the PRISM diet I was able to have brown rice, and I was able to have other different carbs, like rice cakes and stuff like that. So and this is a diet that you might want to look into. This is a diet that was very healthy and very good, and I really liked the PRISM diet. There was some restrictions, of course, as every diet has restrictions, but you can like find out about this diet on the website, and you can also look into it. I follow this diet through my church. They were offering it to the members, and you could bring a friend if you wanted to, and all you had to do was, there was no fee for the class, but all you had to do was buy the materials for it. And I really did like this diet, and like I said, I lost 30 pounds on it, and it was a very nice diet for me. It worked for me, and I give that one a thumbs up. The next diet I want to talk to you about is Weight Watchers, and that's a really great diet. I like that one. I like that program the best, I want to say, because in reality with Weight Watchers you have no restrictions. You can eat whatever you want, and Weight Watchers, they used to use the Points Plus system, and that one wasn't as strict as the one they have now. The one they have now is called Smart Points, and yeah, you can eat whatever you want, but the points are different now. So when something used to be, let's say, 2 points before, it's 4 points now. And the reason they did that is because they want you to gear to a healthier way of eating. So so if the item has a ton of sugar, well, you better believe it, the points are gonna be high on that item. And if it has a ton of fat, also same thing, a ton of calories. So they're out actually counting on this, the Smart Points, they're actually counting calories, the saturated fat, and the sugars and the protein. So if you have something with a low calorie, low fat, low sugar, and high protein, you're gonna have a lower point system. So right now I am following the Weight Watchers diet, and I've lost 9 pounds so far. Today is Friday, so today is my weigh-in, and I will let you know how much I've lost. But so far I've lost 9 pounds, and I will be weighing myself again later on today. My weight loss is going a little slower now, and I believe it's because I'm older now. So, you know, things are just getting slower. Your system gets slower. Everything gets slower as you age. But if I add my exercise in, I feel that the weight comes down a little faster. And so sometimes I am such a busy person, and sometimes I just don't have the time to exercise. And when I actually realize, okay, I gotta exercise, it's like at the end of the day, and I am so tired, and I don't really want to exercise at that time. So I end up not exercising that day because I left it for the end of the day, and I am so tired, and I can't I just can't do it. And so I have to, when I get my exercise in the morning, then I'm happy because I get it done, and it's all done. By the time the end of the day comes, I just look at the day, I'm like, oh, I am so glad and I'm so thankful that I did my exercise in the morning and not waited and not being able to do it because it's so late and I'm so tired. But usually, again, I'm getting older, so usually I don't exercise as I used to before. So I get up on the treadmill or the elliptical for anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. And so that's what I do. So there's a lot of diets out there, but these are the diets that I've tried. And if I have to say, if I have to pick one, of the 4 that I've mentioned, I would pick Weight Watchers as my favorite program to follow. I think more, how you call it? I think I'm more apt to stay on the diet because there's like not really huge restrictions. Yeah, the sugar is a restriction and high fats is a restriction, but you can work around that. You can modify that. You can plan your meals, and I just gotta stress that planning your meals is one of the best things you can do to not pass your points and not pass your amount of food that you're supposed to eat for the day. Now with Weight Watchers, they give you weekend points where you can use during the week, and those are extra points from your 30 points a day that you get. Well, I get 30 points a day. It all depends on your weight and your height, and that's how much they give you for points. So it goes on your weight and your height. With my weight and height, I got 30 points. So if I wanted to use extra points every day, I can grab on from the weekend points. And the weekend points that I have is 21 weekend points, but I can use 1 or 2 a day. I can use them all in one day. I haven't tried that yet. At the beginning I was using them, but I felt that using my weekend points I wasn't losing as much weight as I wanted to. I'm happy with 2 pounds a week. That's what I'm happy with. And with using the weekend points, I felt that like I was not doing those 2 pounds a week. I was actually losing 0.2 or point something, even 1 point something. And I was that kind of aggravated me. I was kind of like not happy with myself, and so I stopped using the weekend points, and now I'm like we're losing that 2 pounds a week, which that's what I wanted. So but again, if I incorporate the exercise, that would actually work a lot. So as I was saying, my favorite diet to follow is Weight Watchers, and if I have to choose a second, it would be the Prism diet, which worked a lot for me. I lost a lot of weight on that. And I didn't say this before, but on Weight Watchers I did lose 35 pounds. No, actually it was 33 pounds on Weight Watchers years back. So I really like the Weight Watchers. I can eat really anything I want. If I want a piece of cake, I can have it. I just gotta count my points. And of course, a piece of cake is gonna cost you a lot of points. Probably half of your points value a day. So usually when I want something sweet, I try to buy something that has a low point value. Like they have Weight Watchers stuff in the market that you can buy, and it'll have the point system on it, so you'll know how many smart points there is. So I'll try to do something like that. Or Weight Watchers have their own smoothies that you can make, and they're 2 points, so I'll make like a smoothie for myself with almond milk and banana. So I'll try to get something like that where they're low points. If I wanted like a milkshake, they have chocolate, they have vanilla, they have berry. And with the vanilla, you can do a lot of things with that. You can change it around. You can make a pina colada with it. I've made tropical smoothies and different shakes like that. So there is a lot of options you can do on Weight Watchers. You can look for different meals to eat. I mean, it's endless. Weight Watchers app, if you go on it, they have recipes you can follow. The other day I made a vegetable lasagna, which was very good, and it was only 3 point value per piece, and all I had was 1 piece, and I was good. I didn't need any more. I always have a sweet tooth though, so I try to always have 2 or 3 point desserts or snacks in my cupboard that I can eat. Like I buy my 3 point coconut, it's a frozen coconut bar. It's actually yogurt. So it's a 3 point yogurt coconut bar that I buy, and it's only 3 points, and it's very satisfying because it has coconut in it, and coconut fills you up pretty quick. And I also have when I want like an ice cream sandwich, I bought the I think it's Skinny Cow sugar-free one, and it's 4 points on Weight Watchers, and you can have the whole thing. So I mean, I work around this diet. It's very workable. It works very well. And I know I'm talking mostly about the Weight Watchers diet because that's the one I'm in right now, and it's working for me, guys. It is. So I give it 2 thumbs up. The Weight Watchers diet, I give it 2 thumbs up. But just to answer your questions on that viewer, Elisa Santos, just letting you know that of all the 4 diets that I've tried in the past, I do love Weight Watchers. It works very well, and I made a goal. I made a goal to lose you know, to go down to a certain amount, and I have a number, and to get to that number, I'm 10 pounds away. And once you get to go on Weight Watchers, you keep that goal off for 6 weeks, and once those 6 weeks is up, you become a lifetime member, and that means you are free. You come to Weight Watchers meeting for free. You get your app for free. You get your recipe, everything online for free after you've kept your goal for 6 weeks straight. Now, I did make a goal But my thing is, once I get to that goal weight, I am going to revise it. If I see that I'm happy at that weight, then that'll be it. But if I see that I'm not happy at that weight, then I am going to revise it and make a new goal. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be between 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or what it is. But at that point, when I get to that, then I'm going to make a decision. Okay, I'm happy with this, or I am going to make a new goal. And then of course, then I have to meet that goal, then keep it for 6 weeks to become a free lifetime member. But again, we will see what I'm going to do. I always, like, when I lose weight, I always go to the mirror and look at myself and see if what I see is what I want, and if I'm happy with it. And then from there, I'll make the decision. If there is any questions that you have for me, if you can kindly put a comment down below with that question, and I'll answer it for you. Anything about Weight Watchers, or about my weight loss, or anything you want to ask me about my personal weight loss, or anything like that, just comment down below and I will get back to you with that question. I will answer it as soon as possible. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you want to hear more about my weight loss, and more about Weight Watchers, and more about my family, because this is my vlog channel, please subscribe down below and follow me in my life endeavors and in my weight loss endeavor too. So thanks for watching, guys, again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So guys, this is my Shaw's shopping haul. I'm just gonna show you everything I bought today for my Weight Watchers diet. So here it is. So I bought these